Annabelle, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kevin. It sounded like you didn't like when people call you Anna as much. Um, and probably at home you're kind of stuck with whatever your parents called you. They named you anyways. So if they're giving you a nickname as well, deal with it. But at school, if you prefer Annabelle, stand up for yourself. That first day of school, it can make a difference, and especially if you're in a new state and stuff. Yeah, that first day of class, if your teacher just assumes Anna, just say Annabelle, during the roll, and then and teachers will usually respect that, especially if you stand up for yourself. And then other people will fall in line, and a few people will call you Anna. I don't know. Does anybody call you Belle? I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry you have to clarify state after Washington. That's kind of sad how they've corrupted that name. Not that George was flawless, right? Um, Wooden teeth George. Uh, anyways, To Kill a Mockingbird. I haven't read that. I know I should. Anyways, I took notes. I watched all your videos twice because I wanted to respond, and I'm excited to meet you just because only a week you just discovered YouTube. It's exciting. It's so much better than TV. Oh, so much better than TV because it's interactive. You're a part of it. You don't have to sit there like a zombie and just absorb whatever crap they're feeding you. You can turn it off easily, click to something else. You can follow paths of goodness. It's so great. Lonely Girl 15, yeah, actress. And, but it doesn't bother me, like, scripted. It's kind of nice to know. And if I was somebody that was a subscriber for a long time and, felt like I really personally associated with her, I could see being bitter at first because it feels like a lie, but at the same time, this is YouTube. Even friends are, in some ways, virtual friends until you meet somebody in real life, whatever. Not to make that seem less significant, but um, I'm going to consider you my friend. And part of that friendship is that I'm going to respect you. And I'm not going to ask for your address. That's a stupid idea. And I'm not going to meet you for, 5 years or whatever or more. And maybe I'll never meet you, and that's fine. But um, it's just fun to, be able to meet people in such a safe way, and we can interact, we can communicate, and we can start to actually affect each other's lives, right? I can give you advice, you can give me advice, we can learn from each other. um, it's awesome. And along those lines, um, you said you hope you're entertaining enough to be on here. Pfft, it's not what this is about, okay? You don't have to be entertaining. You can be um, informative, right? You can be um, honest. Be honest. That's probably the most amazing thing, is you can just be honest, and you'll find that you're going through things that other people are going through, and you're going to meet other people like you, who really appreciate that you're open. And already, you talked about how you deal with insults. Just don't show your emotions. And that is great. That is great advice. I think um, a, a lot of elementary schoolers would feel great to hear that. And not to say that this is a kid's issue, because this happens in college. This happens in the workplace, right? Adults deal with other people making fun of them in the workplace. It happens, and to some extent, you can bring that on yourself by feeding it with. All right, no blaming the victim here. We can talk about that more later if you want to. But I got a lot to cover because you have 4 videos already and you covered a lot of stuff. Dax Flame, he's an actor. I thought he was exaggerating his own tendencies, like maybe this was how he really was 4 years ago, and he found a more centered place and calmed his quirks down, but then remembered that it was, you know, seemed other people made fun of it, and so maybe it's entertaining. Anyways, I thought he was kind of playing up natural tendencies because honestly, he does seem kind of like a geeky kid. Um, but I interpreted that as exaggeration, kind of like channeling. We can all do that. We're all humans, and like to some extent, I'm speaking from the 16-year-old girl inside of me to you, because that's what keeps this the most comfortable and fun, or whatever. And like me watching you made me kind of feel that inside, like young again, and scared of the world and stuff. And that's cool, like that we can connect with each other. And really, like Lonely Girl 15, maybe she created her character, but that doesn't mean it's not real. That doesn't mean we can't see ourselves in it. I mean, our whole movie industry is based on that, and it's amazing that they can take us to these, fantastic, through these fantastic stories and stuff. Anyways, the Green Tea Girlie, though, part of the reason Lisa Nova's movie was so hilarious. First of all, that actor she found to do Dax was amazing, and I don't think he was making fun of him. I think he was, adopting the character. And really, if you look at it, the mannerisms are different because it's a different person, but they're not intensely exaggerated. I mean, if they are exaggerated, then Dax Flame is exaggerating them. And if he's that way himself, then I do feel sorry, but maybe he shouldn't be on here if he doesn't accept who he is and can't deal with. I mean, I saw it as, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Anyways, you said you don't have many friends, and that's cool. Listen, don't have many friends, because if your goal is quantity, then you're not going to find the quality. Um, it's hard to maintain a huge circle of friends and have good ones. And really, I think a lot of kids are better served finding that best friend, and not just, someone who's willing to spend time with you, but someone who appreciates you and makes you feel good. That's the most important thing. And girl, trust your gut. Totally. Whoa. Um, the makeup thing, first of all, you're treating it like it's some elaborate ritual that women perform or something. And it's cool that you're your age and are now old enough to play with it, on days other than Halloween. And I recommend that. Like, get some eyeliner and some lipstick and just start at home. Like, see what you can figure out, what looks too much. And I mean, you've been consuming makeup, I mean, visually. You've been seeing it your whole life now. And you don't want to, like, completely, like, transform yourself or anything, and certainly not on a day-to-day basis. I mean, honestly, I'd say first play around with it. See if you can make it look good on yourself. See what you like, and, you know, don't overdo it ever. It's not like a mask or something, or at least it shouldn't be. And the people who do that just try and completely conceal themselves or transform themselves, they're going to attract